Hello, it's Max, and if you've been here before, you know that I am a giant freaking super nerd and that I love all things fictional media. However, I seem to have done a great disservice by failing to mention an entire medium of fictional media, and that would be web series. Though, TBH, I don't actually watch very many web series. In fact, most of the web series that I do watch are on KindaTV, which is a YouTube channel that has a bunch of queer lady-led series, which is awesome, and I am obsessed. And right now, I'm about to talk about a wonderfully beautiful web series known as All for One. All for One is great and amazing, and I love it. And it's a reimagining, I guess you could call it, of the Three Musketeers. That's actually something else that I like about KindaTV. They also did Carmilla, which is like a queer feminist retelling of the novel of the same name, Carmilla, that was originally written by a man that was supposed to be scary because women's sexuality is scary for some reason. But that's just something that KindaTV does, is that they do retelling, like queer feminist retellings of series written by men, and I'm obsessed. I'm here for it. I'm here for it all day, every day. Please and thank you. Continue to do that kind of TV. Yes, please, I am ready. All for One stars Dorothy Castlemore, a very passionate, kind human who just wants to get into her grand sorority Mu Sigma Theta. She happens to be roomed with Connie Bonacieux, who also wants to be an MST and just happens to be the cousin of Anne Bonacieux, who is the president of Mu Sigma Theta, and Dorothy is like practically in love with her. It's great. Dorothy, however, is kept from going to one of the Rush events by Owen Rochford, and after that he becomes sort of her arch nemesis person. However, she's able to go to all the rest of the Rush events, wherein she meets Alex, Portia, and Ariana, who is actually called Henry now because, spoiler alert, in season 2 he comes out as trans, so that's really freaking cool. Now, at the moment, I don't want to give too much more away, especially since I'm about to talk about season 2. So I highly recommend that you take off for a minute and go to KindaTV, go watch the first 2 seasons, come right back so that you won't be spoiled. It's okay, I'll wait. La 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 la. Oh, you done? We all good? We're all set then? Okay, great. There is so much going on in season 2, and I love it. There's so much drama and feelings and betrayal and stuff, and just normally I feel like I wouldn't be into that kind of stuff, but I did watch Riverdale, so I guess I'm really lying to myself there about that. Oops. Now first I'm gonna talk about some of my favorite things of this season. And now this first thing might be like a little tiny, a little nitpicky-ish kind of thing, but like to me it's huge. And that is the fact that Connie and Dorothy didn't just break up after they got into a fight. Because I feel like I see that all the time, even with straight couples on like big TV shows. It's like they get into one fight, one bad thing happens, and then they just break up. They even did that on this show in the first season. There's a couple that got in a fight and then they broke up after that one fight. And it's like, no, that's not how you relationship. Granted, I've never been in a long-term relationship before. But hell, if even I know that's not how relationships work, then like mainstream media is doing something wrong if like they're showing people breaking up every time they get into one fight. So yeah, again, that was something I appreciated, is that they just didn't break up after their one fight. So yeah, props for that. Another thing I loved was the mental health awareness and mental health shoutouts with Alex's storyline and the actor who's just did it flawlessly. She's brilliant. That's something else that I could talk about. Just the acting in general in this series is just incredible, but her acting in particular was just, I cried every time I watched her mental health storyline, her mental health plotline. It was just so touching and so emotional. And I love just bringing that awareness, the awareness of the mental health, because as someone who has suffered with an anxiety disorder pretty much their entire life, seeing people bring up mental health more, to bringing to light how not great mental health treatment is and how the world needs to better their sources for mental health treatment. It's just thank you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. 5,000% yes. Another positive thing that I loved is that one of the actors actually came out as trans, and it was great that they also had that character come out as trans as well. So instead of just, you know, getting a different actress or completely writing the character off the show, like just, you know, showing, you know, that, you know, having trans characters is obviously very important, and I appreciate them, you know, having the same actor and not like switching the character or like switching anything like that, and actually showing the character going through their transition, well, sort of going through their transition and stuff like that. That's great. I love it. I love it! My last favorite thing I wanted to talk about was the character development, which, yeah, obviously, because there was a lot of drama and a lot of betrayal and a lot of stuff going on, it's like the character development wasn't always good, but like that was the point. That's the point of showing the characters go from a stupid, really bad, doing really bad shitty things, and then coming to a better place, and then realizing that they fucked up and that everything they can do is better. I love watching characters grow and become better people, and that's just something I love about character development. So the character development is freaking great this season, and I loved it! Some of my not so favorite things that happened this season is that I still kind of feel like there's a lot of unresolved stuff that happened. Like that's my major qualm, I think, is that there's just a lot of stuff that was unresolved. Like I feel like with Henry and Portia, like I understand why Portia did what she did by having Anne work on her campaign with her, but I don't understand why Henry felt the need to completely betray Portia and go as Jean's VP. Like I don't get that. Like, I mean, I kind of get it, but like I feel like I feel like Henry didn't know how badly he fucked up, basically. And I want to re-examine that, because yeah, he knows he fucked up, but I feel like he fucked up worse than Portia did, and just, I feel like that plotline was unresolved for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Also, another thing that didn't feel completely resolved was the stuff going on with Miller and Anne. Like, I realize Anne and Miller are both not great people, but like, I want to know what happened. I feel like that was the cliffhanger, is that they're totally the ones that are together. That Anne's the one that met him and called him out on his shit and tried to turn him into a better person. I feel like we know that. You know, he was trying to apologize and he was trying to be a better person, and going along with all the mental health stuff, I think we're trying to see his character development as someone who's being diagnosed with a mental illness as well. And I don't know, I would kind of like to see more of that too, because I feel like maybe he's gonna be diagnosed with ASPD or something, and that'd be really interesting to see a character who's like not a serial killer that has ASPD. Yeah, even though he was a shit human and did a really shitty thing in season 1, but like, I want to see that character development of someone who doesn't understand emotions and empathy and feelings and come forth from that and become a better person from that. I don't know. It's just, am I making any sense? Am I making any sense, KindaTV? Hit me up. I mean, I'd like you to hit me up anyway. Like, have me be in a cameo, or cast me, have me help in season 3, whatever. This is the thing, is like, because everything felt unresolved, like, I feel like that was all the cliffhanger for next season, which I am desperate for. So yeah, with that, with all of the unresolved stuff, I feel like hopefully there will be a season 3 and then it will be resolved. If there's gonna be a season 3 and you need an AFAB gender confused bi, just like hit me up, tweet me, at me, whatever. I'm here, I am ready kind of TV. Just let me do something. Let this happen with me. Let it happen. I want to help. Ooh, final thing that I didn't like about season 2, there's not enough Connie. I love Connie Bonacieux. There needs to be more Connie Bonacieux all the time. Should have mentioned that earlier, but more Connie Bonacieux. So again, hopefully in season 3 there will be more of Connie Bonacieux, and hopefully there will be a season 3. So yeah, again, hit me up, KindaTV. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. So that's it. That's my thoughts on All for One. Everybody should watch it. Everybody should follow it. Everybody should follow KindaTV. They have great web series. They have great characters. They're just, KindaTV's great. I don't know why I wasn't following them until recently, because I've been obsessed with their shows for like years. So like, And once again, my name is Max, and I hope you like this. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter, and I now have an Instagram, so you can follow me there too, and I will try to leave them in the thingy-doobly-doo thing. If you want to follow me on the Twitter and on the Instagram, maybe, I don't know, you want to shout out KindaTV for me, let me know, because KindaTV, I'm watching you. Hit me up. I'm here. I'm ready. So yeah, that's it. I hope you have an awesome night, and I hope to hear from you soon, and I hope to see you soon, and yeah. Okay. Ciao, y'all.